tomorrow night, speaking of kids, tomorrow night, a bunch of kids will have their lives change. They'll become instant millionaires, as with most professional drafts. Tomorrow's NBA draft, 7 o'clock, ESPN coming at you from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Headlining right now, everyone figures that Karl-Anthony Towns, CAT, is going to be the number one pick. And then, there's Jahlil Okafor, there's the Russell kid from Ohio State, which, by the way, I didn't get a chance to see him play this year, but maybe twice, maybe. Didn't realize he was that big and left-handed. So that's a thing. He's like a legitimate 6'5" point guard. And I heard Rick Pitino talking about this kid, and he compared him as a passer and his vision to one Irvin Magic Johnson. Very, very high praise. And he's not getting that praise from a bum. Like, Rick Pitino's seen a lot of basketball, you know what I mean? And this is not even one of his kids. You know what I mean? This is just a dude from a different school. And he says because of his vision and the way he sees the floor, man, he sees a lot of Magic Johnson. That's crazy. Another guy that we know a lot, Willie Trill, Cauley Stein.
That's right, Willie Trill.
They red flagged my man because of a
by his foot.
Yeah, but he probably had the best. He probably had the trillest answer. He was like, "Did you see me play this year? Was my head over the rim? Okay, the foot's fine." Oh, that's an N-word answer for you there, boy. Yeah. Did you see my head? Was it over the rim? It was. Oh, I just saw this too. Later on in the show, we got some more beer factoids as well. So I don't want to. We told you guys about the cocaine being in Coors Light yesterday. Got some positive and some negative beer factoids today for you guys. Maybe that'll become a thing if I can just. I'm not looking for them, but if they come to me. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they actually have a site, Beer Fact.
Yeah, I will not be.
Twitter account.
I will not be subscribing or following my man. Not at all.
Beer Fact.
So let's talk about the order here. I'm trying to. This computer's like Methuselah. It's like molasses going uphill. And this is not the article that I'm looking for. Jesus Christ! All right. We know picks number 1, Minnesota. We know 2 is the LA Lakers. We know number 3 is the 76ers. We know number 4 is the New York Knicks.
Knickerbocker.
Right? What I'm actually trying to find right now, I'm scrolling through while I'm talking, kind of filibustering right now because it's already here because I'm me. Guess what I did? I pulled it up earlier and just left it up and then forgot that I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Wait a minute. Did I?
Man, get it together, Mike.
No, whatever, dude. All right, yeah, I did. Minnesota, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, New York, Orlando, Sacramento, Denver. The Detroit Nuggets are 7. Detroit Pistons are number 8. The Charlotte Hornets are number 9. And the Miami Heat. Round up your top 10 at round up your top 10. And then for 11, 12, 13, 14, the Heat, Pacers, Utah Jazz, Phoenix Suns, and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for my people here in the city of the A, the 15th pick is none other than the one and only Atlanta Hawks. All right.
The new-look Atlanta Hawks, by the way.
Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit about them, too, about some good things, or some different things. A lot of change going on with said team, said Hawks. Uh-oh. This doesn't need to be. Oh, something funny happened today, and I'm all about like immense foolery. So I decided I was going to share this with you guys. It is the most foolish thing ever, and I got something else that's more seriously foolish that I'll do at the top of the hour. These dudes, they got these dudes together. Have you heard this, Rob? This thing about these dudes reading Drake lyrics. Like, you remember how I talked about my my episode in Miss Wren class reciting "Today Was a Good Day" like a poem?
Yeah.
They did the same thing. This is why it was so funny to me, probably because I just talked about this happening, and they got these dudes together. It's kind of long. I don't know if I'm going to play the whole thing because it's almost like 2 minutes, but I definitely want you to hear this foolery, dude.
10 bands. 50 bands.
50 bands.
100 bands. Let's just not even discuss it, man. I'm
I'm way up. I feel blessed. I'm so proud of you. Running through the 6 with my woes.
With my woes.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom. Now the whole team's here.
Now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once.
That's the motto, N-word, YOLO.
I had somebody tell me I fell off. Oh, I bet you needed that.
All right, dude.
That's crazy.
You guys probably aren't enjoying that as much as I am.
That is crazy.
But the fact that I did the same thing like 20 years ago. And they set it off, too, because, one, they had music behind it, the music, and then they had video to it, too. So you can see these idiots being, like, dead serious about it. Like, that's the motto. YOLO. So outstanding. I love foolery, and nothing makes my heart smile more than pure, unadulterated ignorance, and that is exactly what that was. Okay. Found my article. Okay. So the first pick is anticipated to be Carl Anthony Towns. He'll go to Minnesota, team with Andrew Wiggins. Ricky Rubio's up in that piece. The kid that won the slam dunk contest. I always forget his name.
Mm-hmm.
God, I always forget that kid's name. The light
it
skinned boy.
It was just a dunk contest, yeah.
I mean, he played pretty well after that, though. That's why I should remember his name. Because I can't. Yeah. Because he did actually play some ball. Him and Andrew Wiggins played some ball together after that. Now I just can't remember his name. And I said it before the show, as a matter of fact, to make sure I remembered it. Now I can't. And then you have the Los Angeles Lakers at 2. They're expected to go with Jahlil Okafor, who, this week we've heard some people questioning his drive. I talked about him during the season. Him needing to develop body physique-wise a little bit more, because he's still young. He's a 19-year-old kid, and you can anticipate that he's been a 19-year-old. Well, he's been a kid that's always been bigger and better than the kids around him. So there was not a whole lot of need for that type of development. But I heard Ramona Shelburne say, "You're going to have to put on like 20 pounds of muscle." No one does that, Ramona. Not naturally. That's called steroids, ma'am. 20 pounds of muscle?
This is just the NBA.
Right.
This is the NBA.
You know what that looks like? I'm going to put on 20. That's Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
Let's say that. You want to know what that looks like? Barry effing Bonds, man. Come on. She said 20. I had my head now. I immediately looked up at my TV like, who the hell is talking? Why is she talking? Why did she just say that? No.
Yeah.
You can put on 5, 10 is a stretch. 5 to 10 pounds of nice muscle.
He needs to get solid. That's the end. He just needs to get solid.
Yeah.
He don't need to bulk up by 20. Yeah, because that's ridiculous. Because then look, I'm a firm believer in basketball. Like when you see these dudes, I mean, and you really don't see it a whole lot because these guys, like when you add that kind of muscle to your body, it changes your whole game.
Well, what? That used to be a myth until Michael Jordan changed that. And remember, people was like, "Nah, you don't lift weights to play basketball. It's gonna throw your shot off."
Yeah.
But Michael Jordan was like, "I can't not because these dudes are kicking my ass every night. Like I can't not lift weights."
I'm saying, well, you see the physiques of the players have changed as the years have gone by. But I'm
remember how skinny Kobe was? Kobe's like, well, now he's fat Kobe because he's old. But at Kobe's best, he was
like, but it's not. I'm not saying like get football, but like I give you a perfect example, like Kevin Willis, right? Like, dude, I swear to God, Kevin Willis, his arms were so big, like it was like he was kind of limited on things he could even do.
Oh, that's his game. Because he's like like Dwight Howard. Yeah, but his game is limited.
Yeah,
but like LeBron James. Okay, conversation's over. That dude is built like Jimmy effing Graham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
But, because back in the day, it used to be a thing. Because I remember even the thing was about Duke was that Krzyzewski didn't believe in it at all. Like, I think everybody before the Elton Brand class, maybe, like, never lifted weights. Never. Like, not a little bit, ever lifted weights at Duke. And I think eventually, he came around to, what things, but still, I think it's at a minimum for that program. Like, they don't They don't really concentrate on building the guy's body. Just go get good basketball players. And, yeah, it works. Whatever. It works. Final Fours, Elite Eights every year. I mean, except for the other year when Mercer took him out. But, that happens.
That was a down year, yeah.
At number 3, D'Angelo Russell, the kid I was just talking about at Ohio State. Big point guard, man. Big point guard. Pass first guys you like, Rob, but still a guy who can make plays. Here's the other guy I was talking about from Spain, Porzingis. His first name is Kristaps Porzingis, or Porzingis, 7'2". I had to watch the video on him today. You know what I mean? So, because I didn't want to just get on here and start like blurring out, repeating stuff people said. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. It don't look ridiculous because he got a good shot, but it just looks like, that fade that Klay Thompson and those boys run in the corner. Like when they come off the screen, they kind of run the fade backpedaling into the 3-point shot. He runs that. At 7'2", he runs that, dude. They're running pick and pop with a dude the size of, like, who is 7'2"? Like Timothy Mozgov. He's running pick and pop from 3 with this kid.
But you know what? No, I'm gonna just say this, man. Like seriously, I could see New York so taking this pick and this kid turning out to be a bust. I mean, and I'm not wishing anything bad on him. I'm just saying for the Knicks.
Well, but here's the thing. It won't be because the Knicks picked him. It'd be because no one really knows who he is. And the fact that he played in Spain and hadn't played against this conversation. It'd be because of that. Like, if the kid can ball, he'll be able to ball.
If he can ball, but
it won't have anything to do with him being the Knicks. It just, he's an unseen. People have to do a lot more projecting, for a kid that's played in Spain and a kid that's so tall but has such a finesse, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, what do you do with him? What do you do with him over there?
Do you do with Kevin Garnett? I mean, not Kevin Garnett. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's 7 foot. Don't let nobody fool you. Tell you this man's 6'10", 6'11". He's 7 foot.
I know. Well, all right. I mean, it's just gonna look kind of weird. And maybe I need to look at some video of Kristaps because
he's skilled. He's a skilled young basketball player.
It's just kind of weird hearing you telling me that it's a 7'2" guy doing pick and pop.
Yeah, he's skilled. Weird, man. Yeah, he got that kind of skill, man, and he's got range on his J. So a guy we know with Orlando. This is a mock draft I'm getting from what is this, Bleacher Report or something? Justice Winslow. We know him from the run they made in the NCAA championship or NCAA tournament, excuse me. And then here's another guy, Mr. Unseen, Emmanuel Mudiay. If you guys remember the story, he's the guy who was supposed to go to SMU last year and play for Larry Brown, but then he was like, Coach Brown, my mama got bills. I need money. I'm out of here. I'm going to China. And then he went to China, and I didn't realize that to the day he got hurt. A couple games in, he got hurt. So he missed a bunch of games, and he came back towards the end of the season. He sprained his ankle pretty bad and missed like a month of the season over there, and came back for the last couple of games, which is why it makes him another kind of mystery man, because you thought you would get a chance to see him play against professionals, but you didn't get the whole picture because of the injury. We got just under 2 minutes here, so I'll run through the rest of the top 10 as per the Bleacher Report here. Where did I leave off at? Number 6.
Number 7.
So number 7, Denver Nuggets, Willie Trill Cauley-Stein. You gotta say his name like that, like every word individually. Willie Trill Cauley-Stein, out of Kentucky. Hella athletic dude. I compared him during the season to a Tyson Chandler type player. Not really the offensive game as his counterpart, Karl-Anthony Towns, but hella athletic and a hellified defender. Then you have Stanley Johnson going to the Detroit Pistons out of Arizona. Don't know a lot about him. Didn't see a lot of Pac-12 basketball this year.
He needs a haircut.
Then there's Mario Hrzonga out of Croatia. See, here's where we start getting dicey. Of course, I don't know who that is. And then at number 10, going to the Miami Heat, Frank the Tank Kaminsky. Everyone knows his story, and everyone saw that run they made in the NCAA tournament as well. And just for kicks, the Atlanta Hawks via the Brooklyn Nets at 15 for all my hometown people. They got them picking Trey Lyles. You know Trey Lyles, long defending power forward out of Kentucky. Nice player. Played under a nice coach in John Calipari. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Don't really care. It's just, it's a mock draft. So half the stuff is going to be wrong except for probably number 1. And the rest of it is going to be whatever. Because D'Angelo Russell could just as well end up with the Lakers as Jahlil Okafor. And we'll see tomorrow, 7 o'clock. This is Sports Kings Live. I'm Big Mike. Rob Calloway's with me. Mark Cooper's in the chat.